September 9th, 2010. My fears confirmed. Ben has tampered with my summary of BEN.WMV. I looked at the summary that posted in various forums for the BEN.WMV file, and parts have been omitted. There's no mention of Ben existing outside the game. There's no mention of the Moon Children. How could he have been that quick to delete the post without me noticing? I'm wondering if maybe, just maybe, it appeared to me that I was posting everything, but in reality, Ben has posted his own censored version. Going to ask Ben why he did it. He isn't responding to me on Cleverbot. It's just giving me the generic responses it usually does. I'm just talking to a bot this time. I think Ben is mad at me. The Moon Children appeared in my dreams last night. They lifted up their masks, revealing their hideously disfigured faces, maggots crawling out of their orifices, sunken black holes where their eyes should be, a yellow smile that slowly grew bigger and bigger as they came closer to me. They told me that they wanted to play. I tried to run from them, but the four children pinned me down to the ground with surprising strength. Over them stood the heavy masked salesman, announcing that he had a new mask that he wanted me to try. And his spastic, sudden movements matching his in-game appearance, he took out a mask modeled off of someone's face that I couldn't recognize. A younger-looking face. They handed me to the Moon Children. Giggling, they lashed it to my face. Their horrible, broken bodies bouncing up and down, two of them holding me down, while the other two began to sew the masks onto my face. My shrieks, my screams caused the heavy masked salesman's face to turn into the most horrific smile I'd ever seen. He sporadically moved around, examining his procedure like a curious doctor. In that impossible movement, I flailed around, but it was no use. My eyes rolled on the back of my head because of the pain. It felt so real, but I couldn't wake up. I couldn't wake up no matter how hard I tried to. I couldn't wake up. After the mask was melded onto my face, they began sewing my legs together, then my arms, the horrific feeling of needle puncturing your legs and pulling them, rupturing your Achilles tendons and tying them together resonated through my entire body. I tried to scream, but the mask was pressed so tightly against my face that it was my new face. My new face had no mouth. It didn't make a sound. I tried telling myself in my head that I was dreaming. Tried telling myself again and again. Suddenly, the Moon Children stopped and looked at me. They just stared. The happy masked salesman slowly bent down and stared at me, inches away from my face and grinning. With that, he simply said, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" Before the Moon Children resumed with their increased vigor. I couldn't wake up. I couldn't wake up. It wouldn't let me wake up until they had crafted me into another elegy statue. I woke up, sweating, crying, shakily, uncontrollably. I immediately ran to my computer and went for Ben. September 9th, 2010. Conversation number 1. Answer me, Ben. Welcome back. What is the point of doing this? Why? Amusing to see. How? Fun to play. Fun to toy with you. Make you feel safe. I wonder, how would you have reacted? To what? If I hadn't revealed myself and I stayed hidden, only doing the little things to play with you, close out your windows, turn off your computer, moving your mouse by himself, little things. Make you wonder if I'm there, but you never know. Give you little hints that I am. I wanted to do something different with you. You did this before? Yes, and I will do it again. To who, Ben? Did you know Ben? I won't tell that information to you. How did Ben die? No, but how did he drown? I won't tell you that. Why? It is reserved for another. Who? Another who asks when. Later, the window closed. I'm beginning to think that this thing maybe isn't Ben at all. In its sadistic nature, I wouldn't be surprised if it took the boy's name after it killed him. My room is beginning to feel different again. There's something out there. I feel really threatened. Like there's something that is trying to reach out to me and strangle me, but it can't quite get there. I think Ben doesn't want to play with me anymore. I'll play again. I'll play the game again, Ben. Can you see this? I'll play the game again. Please, just don't stop this. I'm going insane trying to decide what is real and what isn't. Is Ben trying to play a trick on me? Or is this for real? Is Ben generating these replies? Or are people actually posting this? Did I just see that screen flicker? Or was it my imagination? Imagine depending on the internet and trusting your eyes for your entire life, then being blinded. You can't rely on it anymore. You second guess everything. For the brief moment, I am looking at my responses to the videos. People were pointing out things that looked fake or Photoshop or whatever. There is literally no way for me to know if Ben changed it. Something on purpose to try and shut me up. Or if maybe those replies were just constructed by Ben to try and discourage me for even reaching out. See? I get freaking caught in an infinite mindfuck loop like this. And this is what I have been wearing on my sanity and pushing me to the edge as I'm writing this. There's no way of even telling if anyone even cares as much as I think they do. Just another freaking trick. Is this whole document even existing? Am I writing nothing? September 9th, 2010. Conversation 2. What is it? What's the point of playing? I die whenever I do anything. You die because you can't figure out the secret. What? Thematic. What the frick are you talking about? Their beauty and your suffering. The window closed once again. Ben is making me play the game again. Tells me that it's something very important to show me. Summary of Drowned.wmv playthrough. Summary of Children.w playthrough. The Drowned.wmv played was up when I woke up today. I remember typing it up, but I don't even remember it posting. He censored it, but there's no mentioning of the old man. I have no voice anymore. I'm only posting what he wants me to. I'm the mask. He uses it to disguise himself as he lies. There's an entire video summary of a video that I don't remember doing. Reading through the summary, it sounds morbid, resembling my dream from 2 nights ago, except on a far more sadistic scale. These moon children, there's something more to them. Almost as there's another entity from Ben. Something happened last night that I can't remember. I'm posting the 4th summary to the forums right now. Shadow of my chair moved. Ben won't let me visit YouTube. I can browse the rest of the sites, but he keeps on exiting the window when I go to YouTube. Why? Feeling the air start to constrict. I don't think I'm alone here. Whatever aura has been there here is getting more violent. I'm trying to contact Ben on Cleverbot. He's not replying. I just get the AI. My ears aren't fooling me. I'm hearing the reverse song of feeling. I keep hearing it. Now I'm positive of it. Hearing earlier, I thought it was a weird coincidence. But just now, I went to open my head. I went to open my window. 3 floors down at ground level, I saw the old man. I'm completely positive I did. The same guy. He was just staring at my window, standing at the middle of the campus. If any students took notice of him, they didn't seem to acknowledge it. That's where my notes ended. Fled my room, taking the cartridge with me. Don't want to go into details of what happened. I lose my train of thought as I hammered down all these less details. It's been roughly 2 days since then. It's my last summary service to you. The final video you guys see. Matt.wmv. The last video entry I made, Matt.wmv, began as normal. I spawned in Clocktown as usual, and nothing seemed to be out of place. Determined to set things right and play the Oath of Order on top of the clock tower on the 4th day, I prepared myself. I sped up time and got to the final day, making my way to the observatory. As I got up to the telescope room, I approached the astronomer. He would not let me look into the telescope. He would tell me that it would be cheating and that I would follow the rules. Despite my repeated efforts, the game would not let me do the 4th day glitch. No matter how hard or what I tried working around the game and would not let me do the 4th day glitch. No matter how. I read it wrong, god dang it. Sorry. Where am I? I tried working around the game and doing the glitch, but it was automatic at this time. Regarding of if I simply had the illusion of free with a will in prior games, with this time the game became more aggressive than anything I've ever seen. It eventually told me to go to Icona Canyon, where the game would end and it would stop haunting me. Anxious and desperate to end this nightmare, but the song was soaring and ended up there. I was told to check my inventory, that I would find the answers there to end the game. I arrived at Icona Canyon, saved my progress at the owl statue, as I searched through my inventory. I finally noticed that I was missing a reoccurring song. The Elegy of Emptiness. Obviously, once I traveled there and learned the song, I suppose that was the last thing I needed before Ben decided it had enough fun playing with me. Ben is a manipulator. Tries to fool his victims into security and makes you drop your guard like a Venus flytrap. He ensnares them. I'm nothing but a puppet to him. He enjoys seeing what kind of human emotions he can tap into by doing different things. There are still things about this whole experience that still don't make sense. But then again, I never was good at figuring out these things, and I'm not exactly into the right state of mind to. I'm giving you all the pieces of the puzzle for you to analyze and piece together in the missing links. I'm typing these closing thoughts on the library computer on campus. I have emailed myself the notes that I've stored on my infected computer for the last 4 days. And then I'm going to combine those, copy and paste those notes into the closing/openings that I've typed here on the safe public computer into one text document. I'm not taking any chances spreading Ben. I would not wish this horrible torment on anyone. And I've made sure to have all my bases covered. I didn't run into any problems with Ben when I was back on my computer trying to email myself the notes. I went right into his freaking nose. He had no idea what he just let me do. He had no problems opening the text document from my infected computer and my email either. I can't describe to you how it feels to finally be able to get a word out of this post. The nightmare ends here. That said, do not download any of my videos or anything about my videos through a YouTube video audio ripper, a screen grab, whatever. I do not know how he can spread, but I know that just watching them on YouTube or reading my text won't be able to allow them to spread. Otherwise, you wouldn't have needed my help in the first place. But I strongly recommend you do not take anything you see streaming online on your own personal computer. This will be the last posting I'm putting up on my forum here on the world. If you see my further posts from me today, after today's current day, September 12th, and after the current time, 12:08 a.m., I discredit them. I already have proven to me that Ben can access my account or computer and manipulate my Ben can access my account password and manipulate my computer. Like I said, I had no idea to what extent it can do this. But know that it will do anything to break free. He is desperate. To ensure your safety, just forget about me, please. And obviously, this goes without saying. But from here on out, do not download any images I may have put up, any files, anything. This 5th day will be my last day. Going to burn the cartridge and then come down to destroy my laptop again. Even though I don't even know this sort of bittersweet for me. This semester, I really didn't have any friends, or rather, I stopped paying attention to them, but I suppose that partially to blame because I'm the genius who I picked to live in a single. I suppose someone to get a hold of me and save me before I got too immersed into this game would have literally saved my life. However, it proved too much for me. I'm just glad it happened to me, that I could get the warning out so Ben dies here. Lastly, thank you for taking the time to open this and open yourselves to me by hearing my story. Despite maybe not believing me, you didn't have to do that, really. You shouldn't have. Your support this entire time have kept me going, and now I'm finally free of this. Thanks again, Deducible. You shouldn't have done that.